Hello and welcome to the Indicator Warehouse, and in today's video I'm going to be going over the super easy operation of the brand new Trailblazer. Trailblazer is a lot like NinjaTrader Chart Trader and a lot like the Ninja ATM strategies. However, what Trailblazer enables you to do is make whatever changes you need right in front of you, right here on your chart on the fly. For lack of better words, Trailblazer is Chart Trader on steroids. Let's go ahead and let's dive in and I'll show you what I'm talking about. One of the first things I'd like to point out for this video is this. We can adjust our position size or number of contracts all right here on our Trailblazer control panel, which is located here on the right hand side of your chart. Let me go ahead and show you how easy this is. So for my next particular trade, let's say I'd like to trade 3 contracts. All I simply have to do is for position number 2, crank that up to 1. Position number 3, crank that up to 1 as well for a total of 3. Now, perhaps I'd like to do a quantity of 4. However, I want 2 contracts for my first profit target, and then I'm just going to leave the remaining 2 positions at 1 and 1. Let's go ahead and let's take a look at our targets. For my first profit target, I want 20 ticks. See how easy that was to change? Now, for my second profit target, I want to go ahead and let's say I can set it at 30 ticks. Now, I can use the arrows to the right like I just showed you for target number 1, or all I have to do is simply highlight it, type in 40 for my ticks, and then I'm good to go. Just like Chart Trader, we've got the same button functionality, which is what I'm showing you right here. The close button, of course, is there to close the trade out. And one of the manual features that we've added, and you can do this programmatically as well, is you can manually go to break even plus whatever number or minus whatever number manually, simply with a quick push of the break even button. So, as I mentioned, Trailblazer is Chart Trader on steroids. This is one of the biggest enhancements that we've added right here. There are over 9 different automated trailing stop types available for you to choose from, and all 9 of these stop types are adjustable here in this area right here. Well, let's go ahead and let's get started and let me show you exactly how easy it is to place a trade with the new Trailblazer. All I simply have to do is this one-click order entry, right-click, do my buy stop here at 93.27, and then all I've got to do is wait for this trade to fill. Now, once this trade does fill, my stop is automatically going to go down here to where my ATR is. Perhaps I'd like a tighter stop. I'm going to turn my preview button on, and I'm just going to tighten up my ATR and make it an even 2.0. The preview button tells me where my stop would be. I like a nice tight stop, so I'm going to go ahead and accept it. Now, when this order fills, my stop will automatically start right here at this pivot. The same thing would happen if I were to buy market, buy ask, or buy bid. One of the other things that I'd like to point out is once our trade is placed on the chart, perhaps what I want to do is maybe move my entry up just a couple of ticks, which is what I'm going to do right here. Let's wait for this trade to fill, and I'm going to show you a few other cool things about the Trailblazer.
Long setup. Wait long.
Okay, so we watched this order fill. My profit targets are automatically in place, and just like I can move the order, once my order fills, I can move my profit targets as well. Notice how Trailblazer has automatically picked up my stop and is managing my trade for me. As I mentioned, everything that we can do here on the Trailblazer, we can do this on the fly. So, let's say I want to add to this winning position. However, maybe I only want to add 2 contracts. So I'll get rid of that one. I'll get rid of that one. All right up there in front of me. Did not have to drag the ATM strategy out. Now, there's a couple of different ways I can get into this. Perhaps I want to buy the ask. Maybe I want to buy the bid. In this case, I just want to add the two contracts, and I'm going to do it by buying market.
Order filled.
All right, there we have it. It's automatically put my stop and increased my stop where it needs to be. And now I'm just going to sit and patiently wait to see what happens with this trade. As I mentioned with the break even plus or minus button, if I like, what I can do is, let's say we want to go to break even plus 1. So all I've got to do is manually hit this button. I'm up at break even plus 1. Now, of course, that stop's a little tight, so by hitting accept, it's going to take my stop automatically back here to my ATR. Let's keep an eye on this trade and let's see what happens. All right, so we've taken that first profit target off, and as you can see, Trailblazer is automatically trailing my stop for me. I don't have any involvement with this whatsoever other than the automated stop has taken over the management of my trade for me. Let's continue to watch this trade. I'm going to pause the video and I'll be back to check on the trade in a bit. All right, well, profit target number 2 is off, and now we are carrying our runners right here. So the next question that I'd like to ask, and I'm sure you're thinking of it, can I change my stop strategy in the middle of a trade? And the answer is absolutely yes. So I've already got quite a bit of profit locked in here on these 3 contracts. I want to protect as much as I can. Once again, I'm going to go to my preview button. And in this case, to protect the profit, I'm going to use bar high, bar low. I need to set this down to low. And I am going to trail it back 1 bar with a 1 tick offset. Now I can see exactly where my stop is going to be before I click accept, which I'm going to do. And it takes my stop right there. Let's wait and see if we get a little more profit out of this trade. I'm going to pause the video. I'll be back in a bit to check on the trade.
Order filled.
All right, well, there we have it. Looks like we got 1 more bar out, and now it looks like we're going to consolidate. Well, I hope you found this video to be helpful and informative. And if you have any questions regarding the Trailblazer, please email me at ray@indicatorwarehouse.com. Thanks, and have a great day.